Before anyone asks, yes, I did originally choose to view this particular Asian film largely for the title, and I'm not sorry I did choose it. Apparently classed by movie buffs as cyberpunk, though I would have said magical realism, I'm a Cyborg, but that's okay, is set almost entirely in a Korean mental hospital, and tells the moving story of Young Goon, a young woman with paranoid schizophrenia who thinks she's a cyborg on a mission. I'm not a psycho, she protests. I'm a cyborg. Schizophrenics sometimes calculate the opposite of what they are. As a cyborg, Young Goon, played by Soo Young Lim, is physically invulnerable, not a self-harming anorexic, devoid of emotion rather than screaming on the inside, and above the flesh and blood mortals around her. She can even fly. Directed by Chan-wook Park, thankfully a name I can actually say, I described this film as magical realism, and indeed, you see things from Young Goon's point of view, where the hallucinations are played out on screen with lavish visual effects, and sometimes in the opening minutes you may not know what is real and what isn't. Tune in halfway through, you might think you're actually watching an epic science fiction action adventure, and for me, some of the most memorable scenes show Young Goon, the cyborg, firing round after round of bullets from her fingertips, causing a great deal of carnage, which, of course, later disappears with an angle change. You could also describe this as a kind of buddy movie, Young Goon's friendship with the soda machine being one of the most intriguing aspects of the picture, even making me think the role of vending machine was John Malkovich's best performances before realising the part was emoted far too well actually to be him. In all seriousness though, one of the best lines is, "The vending machine says hi!" It's sort of a joke, but in some indefinable way where you shouldn't laugh, and if there's anything to you, you know that it is profound. It is also a love story, as the apparently inhuman and emotionless Young Goon falls in love with a fellow inpatient, the mask-wearing Il-sun, who has overcome many of his own delusions and started helping other patients. He believes he takes people's souls, but in fact adopts personality traits and empathizes with Young Goon, eventually helping her stop being a cyborg. She becomes something else. But that's okay. I would say, looking back, that visual effect-laden hallucinations aside, my favourite scene would have to be in the canteen, where every character is working together to encourage Young Goon to eat, and the applause when, spoiler alert, she actually manages. Then, of course, the cyborg is recharged. Somehow a high-concept movie, but at the same time in many ways complex to follow, I'm a cyborg, but that's okay, is for people who are open to the uncanny and surreal, but at the same time are looking for an emotional journey with twists and turns. If you wouldn't normally watch a subtitled film, it would not be the best to start with, as it is fast-moving and busy with activity and warrants a second viewing. To fans of world cinema, if you missed it, then please seek it out.